Today, Omaha remembers the legacy of an important community voice. Good evening, I'm Kevin Boughton. Margarita Washington, who published the Omaha Star newspaper, died this weekend. She ran that paper for almost 30 years. KMTV reporter Shante Passmore has more on what people are saying now about Washington's legacy in Omaha.
Never in her wildest dreams did Washington ever think of getting into the newspaper industry. And now her name is forever tied to the only black newspaper in the state.
Washington never had an interest in owning a newspaper.
She was an educator, and that's where her heart lied.
For years, she taught for Omaha Public Schools, but the death of her aunt, Mildred Brown, changed all of that. Brown, founder of Omaha Star, passed the black weekly paper to her niece.
And she felt that it was vital to keep the paper going, so she tried to couple her ambitions with that of the paper. She felt that the newspaper was just another arm of teaching, of education.
Once she took on the unlikely career choice, Washington fully embraced it.
And she wanted to uplift the community, continue Mildred Brown's commitment to positive news in the paper.
Up until her death on Saturday, for 27 years, Washington never took a salary from the paper.
Between Mildred and 1938 and as of today, the paper never missed an edition. Through all of the financial crunches, through the boycotts, through the riots.
While she ran the paper, she also pursued other interests.
She served on several boards. She was on Girls Inc. She was on NCAP board. She helped founded the Mildred Brown Memorial Study Center board.
Washington created the board bearing her aunt's name to inspire African-American students to study journalism and communications. Friends say her second career fueled her desire to better serve her community.
She was very determined. She, I'd say stubborn, but she was a very determined person, and she wanted to make sure that there was an opportunity for the people of North Omaha's voices to be heard.
Friends in Washington say they hope the paper can continue to serve the residents of North Omaha. In her honor, friends say they plan to start a Margarita Washington Scholarship Fund to help students wishing to study journalism and communications. In the studio, Shante Passmore, KMTV Action 3 News.